Hey guys, me Anthony back again. Uh, I forgot to tell you what the name of the podcast was. The name of the podcast was the "I Was About to Say" podcast because a lot of people say that's what I like to say a lot. I always say I was about to say that. That's just me. That's just my podcast name. If you guys like it, let me know. If you don't like it, I don't know. I mean, hey, if you got a suggestion, let me know. Like I said, I got my email down there in the description box. But I wanted to get off, today, starting off with the music industry. I told you that's what I like to talk about. I like to talk about music because I like to find different music. Because nowadays on the radio, you can't listen to the radio at all. I mean, nothing is good on there anymore. I mean, it's nothing but the same old people doing the same old things, and they ain't talking about anything really. I mean, there's artists out there that talk about stuff, talk about real stuff, talk about how hard their past was, how hard their future was, how hard anything is. And then I like music that makes you think. If you got to think, that means it's actually there's it's a lyricist. It's not somebody just rhyming chimes and hymes and just stuff like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like everyone has a guilty pleasure song. I mean, there's music I like. Some of it's it's like that. But I mean, that can't be your whole repertoire of music because that's not music. That's like party music, really. I mean, no one really wants to listen to party music all the time. I want stuff that at the end of the song you just want to go, wow, like makes you think, my favorite two rappers right now are Tech Nine and King ISO because they talk. I mean, yes, Tech Nine, he has a reputation. He goes fast. A lot of people can't understand him, but just take the time to listen and learn what he's talking about, and you'll see a whole nother light. That's just me. Of course, Tech Nine, he's got a couple party hits, and that's what most people know him for. But I mean, the stuff he talks about, what he's been through, all this and that. And King ISO, I just found him about 2 years ago. He's turned into my favorite rapper right now. About to have an album coming out, and I can't wait for it. I mean, he's a good rapper. I found him through Twisted Insane, who I found through Tech Nine, and that's just how I find music. So if you guys have some suggestions for who I need to listen to, who I need to hear about, let me know. Because I love music. I listen to music all the time. I can't have any silence on me at all. I need music all the time. And another thing I want to talk about was Eminem's new album, Music to Be Murdered By. I like it. It's a great album. I mean, is it as good as his old stuff in the 1990s? No, but nothing's going to be. Nothing's going to be the old Eminem. You know why? Because he's not the old Eminem anymore. He's a new Eminem. And I also don't understand why Eminem is getting all kinds of hate for no reason. I mean, every great rapper, they have a lot of haters and stuff like that. Like, I don't get why it's cool to hate Eminem now. Like, I mean, he's one of the greatest of all time. You can't have half of the rappers out nowadays without Eminem. Somebody, somehow, somewhere, Eminem has touched all these rappers' lives somehow. You've heard an Eminem song. Everybody has heard an Eminem song. And I just don't understand why he gets so much hate. I mean, I'm not going to defend him. I don't know him. I'm not going to, bash anyone who hates Eminem. You don't like Eminem, you don't like Eminem. I don't care. I'm not one of those people who's going to be like, no, you have to like something that I like. I'm going to beat it into you. No. If you don't like what I like, that's fine. I mean, it's just weird to me. I don't understand why it's cool now to hate Eminem because he's old. Ooh, okay, everyone gets old eventually. Everyone's gonna hate you when you get old. That doesn't make any sense. That's the end of that. But also check out my new background, guys. I mean, I hope you guys like it. My wife suggested, why not do it where you have all your sports stuff? I mean, kind of an easy. Why not? I need to. Yeah, I know you guys see that. Yeah, I told y'all last video, I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. But my best friend, who's been my best friend for 12 years now, he went to a Steelers game. I told him to bring me back one. He brought me back one. He's that much of a homie. And I put it up. I mean, it's under every one of my Cowboys things. Let me see if I can show y'all. Let me see. I got all that Cowboy stuff right there. And it's just... Oh, let me mess it up with the camera. All right. And I like it. When the Cowboys aren't doing good, when they ain't playing, when they got a bye week, I root for the Steelers. They're another team. I don't have to be, I'm not going to go out and buy me a Steelers jersey. No, I'm not that big a fan. But they're my second favorite team. You can have two teams. You don't have to, I'm loyal to my Cowboys. I'm always going to root for my Cowboys. The only time I'm not going to root for the Cowboys is, when I can't. And of course, as most people know, these two teams play each other every 4 years. Me and my friend have been trying to go to the game ever since we were in high school. Hopefully, the next year that comes by, we can. But we'll see. We freaked out last what was it, 3 years ago when they played. And Ezekiel and Zach Prescott, they won that game in the last couple seconds. Freaked out. But yeah, that explains why that's there. Everything else, that's just typical Cowboy stuff. I've got more. There's not enough room on this wall for it all. And I don't want it to be touching the ground. Because it's sacred to me. I've got everything Cowboys that you can name. But, let's move on. Let's move past it. But hopefully you guys, you like the name, you like the podcast, you like hearing me talk. If you don't like hearing me talk, you ain't gotta watch it. But if you like it, like, subscribe, let me know. Alright, thanks guys.